Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the Rutgers Postgame press conference. We're joined by head coach Brian Brecht, as well as student athletes Adam Charalambides and Colin Kirst. We'll open the press conference with opening comments from Coach Brecht, and then we'll begin the question and answer period. I ask that you please use the raise your hand feature on the Zoom, and also say who your question is directed to. And with that, we'll start with Coach Brecht. Your opening comments on the game today.
I'm just so proud of this team and the success they had this year. Certainly, the commitment they had to make, the sacrifice, and I thought our seniors were great leaders, outstanding in every sense of the word, and great mentors. And certainly, you got two, elite, big-time first-team All-Americans on with you right now. So, very proud of all the guys. Certainly, they make my job a lot easier coming to work every day. It's fun. It's not a job because they care so much and they play so hard and take care of one another. So it's been a great year. Disappointed we can't spend time together next week, but very proud of everything they've done today and through the season.
Thank you. And I will open it up to questions. Start with Patrick Stevens.
Hey, Brian, a couple things on both ends of things. First off, what do you think went so well on defense for you? What did you guys do so well? And on the flip side, what kind of went into the clearing issues that you guys had in the second half?
Well, I think our defense has been great all year. I think Coach Ryan does a great job. Our guys play hard. And, when you have a first-team All-American in the goal with Colin, certainly he's been outstanding, not only on the defensive end, commanding, leading, and getting our guys going, but also, in the transition and pushing the tempo of our early offense. So, I don't know. Failed clears. We had 2 or 3 of them. I think that's average for the game. So I think we were pretty good handling the 10-man. You're not gonna, everything's not gonna be always perfect. But I thought the clearing was as good as it needed to be to get a big win in a quarterfinal game. So very happy with the defense, the transition, and the opportunities we had today.
Are there any other questions for Rutgers? Patrick again.
For Colin, kind of take me through what you were seeing on that last play. It seemed like there was a lot of traffic in front of the cage there before McCarthy took that shot.
Yeah, I thought our guys were doing really well in individual matchups. I think if I remember correctly, they had initiated at X. We slid. They banged it up top, and we just had a mix-up in our recovery. They capitalized, and that's what great players do. So definitely a tough one, but yeah.
For both of you guys, just for both Adam and for Colin, just how do you kind of size up all that you were able to accomplish over the course of this season?
I'll go. It was a special group for sure, just especially with the year we were given. I thought the returning guys were unbelievable leaders and welcoming me in, along with the other transfers. And just with, all of our obstacles we had to deal with COVID and everything. I think the leadership on this team is exceptional. It's a true family, going from the fall and practicing every day and, having the online, not really being together as much was tough. But once we came back in the spring, I thought, we became so much closer as a group, just, getting to know everyone better. And, it was definitely special for sure, and disappointed, absolutely. But, so happy at the same time a little bit. So, yeah.
Yeah, to follow up, just thankful for, the buy-in from top to bottom. Starts with Coach Brecht. He brought amazing cats in for this final year. Colin, Connor, John, Brian Ward, all the transfers. Thankful for everyone who joined us for this 2021 season. And like Colin said, there was difficulties with COVID and whatnot, but from top to bottom, there was buy-in. And that's the beauty of a team, right? Beauty of sports. So just thankful I got to be a part of all of it.
Next question from Terrence Foy.
Brian, one of the storylines for this game was going to be the way in which it compared the Big Ten to the ACC, and obviously you couldn't have played North Carolina any closer. Do you feel like this vindicated the league's reputation over the course of the season?
I'll tell you what, I love this team. I think it's special. I think the Big Ten is by far superior competition from top to bottom, whether it's COVID or any other year. So I guess that's a question you got to decide moving forward after watching Rutgers play last week, this week, and double round robin schedule this year. I think the Big Ten is a gauntlet. The ACC is as well. So they got the better of us today, but I think they're the two best conferences in Division I lacrosse by far. So whether it's COVID or whether it's any other year, so I'm proud of everything Rutgers has done this year and over the last 4 or 5 years with our young alumni to get us to where we are right now. But this team is special. Senior class was outstanding, and whether today or any other day, I think the Big Ten prepared us to make the NCAA tournament, win a tournament game, and play an overtime game in the quarterfinals today.
All right. Our next question from Daniel DiCrescenzo.
This question is mostly for Adam. So UNC has a very nuclear offense, but you guys really went tit for tat for them the entire game. What went into preparing for knowing you had to go even with one of the best offenses in the country?
We just focused on us. If you look at the course of our season, we've got a few 20 spots. I think we're a pretty explosive offense this year. Phenomenal pieces all over the field. But we weren't even worried about going tit for tat with them. It was just about our game and doing what we do. And Coach Sherman does a great job keeping us focused on our tasks on the offensive end. So it was a good week of prep.
All right, thank you. Brian Heyman.
Coach, first of all, what was your view on the turnover there that Chris Gray caused in overtime? And also, I guess the obvious question: how you're so close to the Final Four? How hard is it just to be overtime 1 goal short?
I had a hard time hearing you, but if we're micromanaging turnovers and clears and saves and shots, we had all the opportunities we needed and wanted. I'm sure we can look back at a 60-minute game and would like to get 1 or 2 calls. I would have loved to have been man up 4 times. I thought our man-down defense and Colin in the goal were lights out to blank them 0 for 4. I thought our specialties and what Coach Sermon did to prepare our guys offensively and our man up for an opportunity. We had 1 opportunity and it was lights out. Would have loved to have 1 or 2 more of those. So at the end of the day, the guys played hard. And North Carolina is a good team. They're the #1 ranked team in the country. So we're not going to be perfect, and neither are they. So I thought we did we took care of us, and we did what we wanted to do and what we needed to do to get a win, and just inches, seconds, 1 play away.
Back to Terrence Foy.
Ryan, you couldn't tell from the broadcast. It seemed as if you wanted a timeout before that ball was dislodged. Was that the dispute you had with the referee after the dead ball?
I didn't have a dispute with the referee. Green means go for us, pushing the tempo from defense to offense. So I tell all the guys all the time, I keep them up to date on timeouts, clock and time. And but players make plays, so trust those guys. Our rope unit has been outstanding, and our defense has been clearing the ball, effortlessly all year, and our attack is lethal. So we got 3 experienced, dynamic players. So want them to have the ball in their stick and make plays in the flow of the game before defenses are set up, 6 days a week and twice on Sunday. So, it just didn't play out in that last, series there.
All right, and Aaron Brightman.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on the great season, and just wanted to ask what your message was to the team after the game.
I kind of liked how I started with you guys. I was very proud of them. They sacrificed an awful lot. They certainly came together. They had a plan. They were committed, and they did everything. Not only to get better each week of the season, but also to compete in a very tough conference, playing everyone in the Big Ten twice, having 8 Big Ten wins. Making the NCAA tournament. Not being on the bubble, being the first in, and then winning a game on the road against a higher seeded team, and then coming up and playing the #1 team in the country victory, according to the coaches and the media, in an overtime game where, we're one bounce and one call and, one play away from, punching our ticket to the next round. So, we'll have to, regroup. I told them everyone handles things differently with losses and in life. So wanted them to have time with each other. We have a exceptional senior class that'll be, moving on and graduating, becoming proud alumni. And I want them to have as great as experience as alums coming back to our locker room and campus as they did with the jersey on game day. So, want the younger guys to learn and grow from all the experiences, good, bad, and indifferent. And we gotta, time heals everything. So, one of these days we'll, the light will go on and we'll be able to, get back on the horse and work on next year. But right now, I think it's celebrating the seniors and this whole team from top to bottom and everything they've accomplished this year.
All right, it looks like there's no more questions. So thank you, Coach Adam and Colin. And this press conference will be uploaded to the Hofstra Pride YouTube channel, so you can check on that. And after the North Carolina press conference, I'll upload them both. So thank you, and I'm going to end it right now. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.